This conversation I'm about to bring, a lot of traders run away from this conversation, and this alone makes them unprofitable. In forex trading, you might be hopping from strategy to strategy. You might spend 4 years hopping from strategy to strategy, but you must follow and understand yourself. Before I continue, make sure you follow me, make sure you like this video, because I am going to bring more topics on this that will help you skyrocket your journey. Now, I have seen and I have noticed that most profitable traders have passed this phase, and then they evaluate themselves and they followed this plan I'm about to show you. It's not about knowing how to analyze. It's not about analyzing on TradingView, hitting take profit on TradingView and see. You are not trading on your metaphor. Everything boils down to MT5, MT4. When you execute, it's not all about analyzing. You might be the best analyst, best fundamental analyst, but you are not good when it comes to execution. If you are a forex trader and you don't have a plan, you don't come every morning with a plan, then you will experience this bet me. You need to always evaluate yourself. Know what is wrong. It's not all about strategy. You have to do a pre-market routine. You have a journal in front of you. You check your psychology. You check your emotions. You now look at what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right. If you don't have a pre-market routine, then you will experience losses. You will see market moving in your direction, and at the end of the day, you will execute garbage. You execute the wrong setup because you don't have a pre-market routine. As a forex trader, you need this. You can't do without this. I am putting emphasis on this because this is very important, and this saved me. Have this plan. Check your fundamentals. Check your higher time frame direction. Check liquidity and structure for your entry. You can't do without this. This will help you organize yourself. This will help you execute the right setup. Even if you hit SL, you won't be affected. Have you ever seen where you execute a trade and you get angry at the end of the day? This is because you are not executing the plan. You are doing something else. I myself, I experienced losses, and I'm going to show you. This week I had losses, I had wins, but I emerged victorious because I have a plan. If you have a plan, this will save you, because no matter how you lose, you will still have this belief that at the end of the day, you are going to make profit if you are trading your plan. The second thing a lot of traders do is the invalidation line. What do? They risk more than what they can afford to lose. If you have a strict rule that you are risking 1% no matter what for the next 2 months, I am going to risk just 1% or 0.5% per trade. If I'm to execute a day, I can say I'm taking max 2 trades per day or 1% per day. And if you hit SL, close that laptop and leave. Because if you are trading, or if you want to revenge trade, at the end of the day, you are going to lose more than what is set for the day. This comes with the risk management. You cannot do without this. You need a pre-market routine. You need risk management, which is risking 1% per day. If you are risking 2%, go for 2%. Keep that in practice. Go for 2% only. If you are unprofitable, I believe you must have passed through this phase, or currently you are in this phase, and I am here to help you come out from this. This will help you. Number 3 thing is the 2 strike pose. 2 trades a day or 1 trade a day. For me, I take just 1 single trade a day. If I hit SL, I am done for that day. I'm not coming back. I'm shutting down my laptop. I'm not coming back again. I can stroll, or I can go and meet friends, or I can do other things. Strategy is not your problem. You are the problem. Fix you first. Always walk away and protect your psychology and capital, because if you continue after hitting SL, you come back, you will revenge trade, and at the end of the day, you are destroying your psychology and you are destroying your capital. And the last thing, which a lot of people don't understand, is knowing when to leave the market and knowing when to pull the trigger. But don't make money. Excitement blows accounts. When you don't execute trade, you feel like, oh, today I've not seen any setup, let me just go and look for something and execute. I cannot just leave this day to pass. And at the end of the day, you have blown multiple accounts for the week. Maybe just Monday, you have blown an account. This is you, not the strategy. We can learn the same strategy. I can be profitable, but you cannot be profitable just because you don't know how to manage your emotions. Try to know you. Try to learn about you. Try to understand you. Journal your emotions, and this will save you a lot. And I'm going to do something today. Let me clear this. This is GBP USD, and this was Wednesday, which means Monday I did not execute because I did not see my setup. Wednesday was a mystery. I saw my setup, everything aligned. I had all my confirmation. My higher time frame was good. My lower time frame entry was good. I had a break of structure right here. I had a break of structure here. I had my liquidity, so I was waiting for price to take out this liquidity before selling to the downside. But unfortunately, I had a mystery. And Friday, look at what happened. Price came to that my zone, but I'm no longer interested because I saw a new setup right down here, which means on GBP USD I had just one opportunity for the whole week. Can you be this patient to wait? That's the question. You need to learn patience. You need to learn patience. You need to learn how to filter the right setup. If you don't master a strategy and you hop from strategy to strategy, how are you going to understand when not to pull a trigger and when to pull a trigger? You will not understand because you are everywhere. I'm putting emphasis on this because this was one of the things that made me unprofitable for a long period of time. I have been trading for 4 years now, so I can tell. I had this opportunity for a buy with all my conferences, but I execute because I know when to execute and when not to execute. If you go to the 30-minute time frame, I had everything aligned. I had a sweep of liquidity, a break of structure, and I had a liquidity right here. This made sense for me to execute. I also took a loss that was on XAU USD. It doesn't mean I don't lose. I lose. You see, I lose. This was Wednesday. I also had a missed entry. Price did not come into my zone. And this day was Friday. I will show you everything. I will show you everything. This is the reality of forex. You will lose. You will make money. But are you following one and the same plan? If yes, then you are at the right track. Here was my setup. It played out, but took me out. It had everything. If you look at my setup, if you follow me, I always prioritize my bias and my structure. I have everything here. Look at this. I'm trying to show you, to prove to you that if you can follow one and the same thing, you will be a profitable trader. I had the break of structure, I had liquidity, I had fair value gap, and I had a fresh key level. This was a valid setup. But NFP did me dirty. Another thing I'm going to advise you is don't predict fundamentals. Don't trade fundamentals. This will save you. Don't trade fundamentals. I don't trade fundamentals. When it comes to trading high impact news, I will either wait and trade after the news or before the news. I was comfortable with this trade because I was already in. But just because I was out, I forgot to move my trade to break even. It hit my SL. I had other trade on AUD USD. Can you see? This was another loss. Can you see? This was the first profit I made, which was 4%. This was another loss, and this was another missed trade. But can you cope with this? Can you be patient enough to wait for this setup? I had 2 losses, 2 missed entries, and 2 winning trades. I'm already up. 2 win, 2 losses, but I am already up. That's 8% minus 2%. That's 6% profit, because I risk 1% per trade. Imagine you risking 4% per trade, 3% per trade. You don't even know how much you're risking. Then how do you expect to be a profitable trader if you cannot manage risks, if you cannot follow plan, if you cannot journal your emotions? You will see a setup that makes sense. You will see a beautiful setup that makes sense. You will not execute, but you will execute garbage that does not even have your rules that you jot down. And the last thing I am going to say is learn how to journal. Learn how to journal your trades. Master your patterns, your entry patterns. Master them. Know when to execute and when to stay out of the trade. This is all I'm going to share for today. And if you love this video, make sure you follow me, like and share, because I am going to bring more tips like this. And also, I am going to create a community where I'm going to share more knowledge like this for free. I'm not charging anything. Guys, follow me. Let this channel grow and share this to more people who need them. Thank you. Peace and love.